Hey everybody, welcome to Engineer's Life episode 26, I think. And, well, we're going to start working on the arc furnace so we can start making the next age. So, to make a graphite we need, here's a funny little thing I figured out. I was doing some research to see what steps would be required, and I'm a little confused on one of the steps, but I think we'll be alright. So if we use 4 graphite ingots in this thing, in the press, with the mold, the rod mold, I get a half integrity graphite electrode. Alright? Now if I use the same 4 graphite ingots in the engineer's workbench, I get a graphite electrode with 100% integrity. So needless to say, we're going to go with this route. But now we need to get these HOP graphite ingots, which I need HOP graphite dust in a stoked crucible, which means I need to figure out a way to get that, and all the ways to get that stem from getting the ingots in the first place, or having the machine that is in the age in which I need the ingots anyway. Except, of course, for the crusher. Oh no, the squeezer. The squeezer says if I put coke dust in it, it will make this item I need, I guess. It doesn't really show anything, but it's the only thing in this whole thing that looks like it might work. So, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get probably... I'm thinking I'm really just going to do like 16 of these. I think, yeah. I think we'll just throw 16 of them in there, and then I got a bunch of quartz to grind up. So we'll see if it works. One thing I want to... That's not the right button. One thing I wanted to see real quick. Make this, to make that, to make this, to make this. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I needed 8 of them to make 1. So I guess I'll just do the whole stack. Like, I could always make more. I mean, yeah, I'm a little against it, but it is fine. It's fine. So I want to get back into my mod pack. I think I'm going to do that next, but I think the next break I want to take is going to be something that involves creator, MC creator. No, that's the thing I used to make a mod once. But let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna try to jump and then Control Q at the same time. Ready? I definitely failed. Or did I? I didn't fail. I didn't get all in there, but I didn't fail. Can I just throw it over the top? Maybe? Yeah, try that again. That looked promising. So now, hopefully, it should be in there. So my magnet's on, so if it isn't in there, it would end up back on my inventory, so we're getting coke dust. Now next, I want to jump, I want to throw these nether quartz in there. But like I was saying, I want to get into something that has that create mod. I seen it, and I was rather impressed. I like, it's like a simpler version of this in a way. Like, I don't really want to lump it in together like that, but it's kind of like a mix between this and Better with Mods. It uses kinetic energy for a lot of things, and I think it would be really cool to, like, try to make some really cool machine with it. So, that is something I want to look into. But until that, we gotta let that do its thing. It's gonna be a minute. I got my magnet on, so I'm picking up watermelons. There we go. This thing should be alright. Let's throw that stuff in there for now. I did take a bunch of the stuff that if you notice my crusher, I took a bunch of the stacks of stuff out and I have them being processed over here. I don't know how far that's gotten, or how an egg got in there. But as you can see, it's starting to do like the nickel. I think there's 4 stacks of stuff in each, give or take. So I'm having it process up so I can get ready to use it for what I need to use it for in that application. Now, if I hop into here, I think I have one. I do have one. So I need like, what, 16 of these, I guess? So I'm going to need all that coke dust, I think. So hopefully I did the math right. If not, we can start working on something else. I honestly think we're probably going to be cutting this mod pack a little short. And the reason being is, let's go to Industrial Age first. I have no idea how to get either of these items. And, you know, that I could probably work around, that's fine. But then I went to the transportation thing, and there's no way to get these items either. So I don't know if there's some sort of mistake, or there's something I'm missing, but I'm thinking I might close this up a little bit early. We might take on all the Twilight things as soon as I feel comfortable, but I think we're going to pretty much wrap this up soon. Mostly because, not because I want to not because I don't like it, I do like it, but some of the mistakes the mod author made is kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Like, the sawdust not being ore dictionaried, not a big deal. Nothing to complain about really, but it would be really helpful. I didn't see a recipe for. I didn't see a recipe for. I wonder how I can stop this from doing. For now, just for now. Oh, it is working. Sweetness. Okay, just focus on that for a minute. I wonder why this is out of seed oil. This is all out of seed oil. I wonder why that's happening. That's a little concerning. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can understand why there's no seed oil going in here right now. But I mean, is this thing still running? And it shouldn't be, because all this is completely full. So what's using up the seed oil? Unless it went dry and there's something inhibiting it. Definitely not running out of these. As you can see, I got 69 stacks of seeds. So, I mean, that's obviously not it. Okay, so that's making seed oil in between. Okay, this thing gotta be on. Let's... Now, how is it... Where is my biodiesel going? Ow. Where is my biodiesel going? That's... That's... I have a feeling that's gonna electrocute me and kill me. So let's try going this way. Yeah, it's not connected anywhere but to this. That's really confusing. That seems like a problem I'm going to have to solve very soon. Unless, of course, that was running the whole time. Yeah, 'cause it's still not gaining. Unless it was running the whole time and it had like and it's still filling up the internal buffer. Like I forgot I left it on. But I just find that hard to believe. Oh well. Just gonna hurt my brain. We'll worry about the task at hand. And then we will then worry about other things. So that should give us, will that give us one more? Maybe? Hopefully? I think it was 8 for one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so there's 8 of them. Now I'm not sure what the ratio is for um, this dust to ingot form. So 1 to 1. It's a 1 to 1 ratio in a stoked cauldron. And this is going to take a little bit of time, so we might as well rehook this up. Considering it's a 1 to 1, it's going to give me 8. I'll still need 3 more, so let's get this started, and then we can make 3 more, which is going to be another 24 coke. But once we got this stuff, wait, is it a crucible or a cauldron? Gotta be careful, because certain things make these things explode. It's the crucible. I might have a stack of glass in here. I do have a stack of glass in here. I was messing around doing different things, and I forgot I threw an extra thing of sand in there. Okay, so need another 24 coke dust. And I want to be like on the dot, because I don't want to I don't want to waste anything. Like right now, I have I have a lot of coke. I did do like I did set this up to do like blocks, so like it has been doing like full on blocks of charcoal or coal. So I guess that's why I've been getting so much. I kind of didn't even realize. Yeah, I'm running out of creosote. Don't want to run low. I'm almost to the halfway point. What did I say? There's 20 tanks there. 16 buckets per tank. 3,200 buckets. 320 buckets. I don't even know, but it's a lot. I did want to mention something. This armor I have, that resistance on my armor didn't seem to be very good. Like it was rather disappointing. And I got 4 more quarts to go until we get back to the coke. What can we do? Let's actually see what we gotta do. I made it evident that certain quests in this mod pack seem to be unachievable. So let's, without cheating, of course. Like, I mean, I could cheat the quests in, but I mean, actually playing legit, I don't see a way of getting them. We'll see. I might be missing something. If I look up dungeon tactics, maybe it'll be like a quest or something. But meantime, we are into the Industrial Revolution, which means Gotta make an extractor, and this is what I already looked into this. We can do everything except make this, because this requires refined iron, and refined iron can only be made, I think it can be made another way. Yeah, like this fancy stuff. That's beyond our age of technology, but it can only be done with this. So I need coal dust and quartz powder and iron in my arc furnace. So that's why we got to make the graphite thingies, which also means I have to get a stack of coal ground up too. Anyway, this thing's pretty cool. Okay, is it not getting... There's something wrong here. Let's turn off this magnet. Where... Okay, the seed oil can only come out of here and go into here. And then the diesel can only come out of here and go into here. And this is most certainly... This is definitely turned off. At least I think it's turned off. Because, yeah, it's definitely turned off. Because this... Wait, is it? Because is the power going down or what? Do you know what? I don't really know. But now, the seed oil has nowhere to go but in here, or the biodiesel, in which now it's filling up for whatever reason. And it seems that this is off. And now it's on. Because the levers are reversed for whatever reason. So if the lever says the state is off, it's actually on, and then vice versa. So right now, everything should be 4 million across the board. Okay. So we're going to turn that off. And then we'll just let this build up for a little while and see what happens. And I don't want to go all these fancy ways because I'm going to end up getting, like, electrocuted. I'm just going to go around this way. And then hop into here. Put these here watermelons back where they go. Take these seeds back and throw them in the squeezer. And we should be able to do this and this. And that should give us 2 more of these guys whenever it gets around to it. And that should be enough to make our 3 electrodes. A little faster, man. Little faster. 1 more. We got this fried egg at least. Okay. Might as well munch it down. I wonder how that got in there. I wonder if I wasn't paying attention or, like... I must have not been paying attention. Like, that's the only thing it could have been, right? Oh well. Lately, the way life has been, I've been a little bit of a ditz. I finished off all that there Hellfire powder, and look, I got 48 swords when I finally get into that. That's like 2 ages ago, but, sooner or later I'll finish it, maybe. And this is taking a little while, isn't it? Anyway, I don't think there's a way to speed this up either. Let's see what we have in store for as far as the other components are concerned. Will be in here. Do I have any extra circuit boards? I do have a couple extra circuit boards. What else did I need? Circuit boards and these tree taps we can make. It's just wooden sticks. So we can make 4 tree taps. And the only thing I really need is the stuff for this thingy. So I wanted to go over this stuff a little bit. So here's the power lantern. Nothing special. I don't really know how to make it work. I put the charging station in here, the core sample in here. The transformer, I can't really find a reasonable application to use this yet. The breaker switch, I'm sure I could find a couple reasons to use that, but it's not worth the extra trouble. And I don't really know what this is for, so that's that. And I already have a sawmill, which, you know, unless this does Twilight Forest wood, it's pretty much useless, because the sawmill we have now doesn't do Twilight Forest wood. Just a word to the wise. And so, tree taps, something we got to do for right now. This is going to take, looks like a pretty significant amount of time. See, if I would have known that, I would have done, like, first 11 of them off camera, but I really didn't know how this was going to go, so I figured it'd be best to, like, I don't know, show you guys the struggle, like, I guess, you know? So, even though I've been doing this for a while now, I've been starting to, like, actually get the hang of some things, I still really don't have much of an idea what I'm doing. So, what I needed, what I was hoping to find in the end, was one more of these, because then I can make, there was something I can make that I wanted. There's a machine that takes 2 of these. I don't remember what it is, but I've been keeping an eye out to see if I can get one more. I got this out of the stronghold chest, I think. So just crossing my fingers and kind of hoping. Soon we'll be able to make them, so it won't matter. But until we're able to make them. So it looks like we have the most oak wood, which as we should, because well, you know, is it like this? It goes like that, and then a stick, maybe? Yeah. So got 4 of those. But I focused on gaining oak wood the most because, well, it's some recipes call for just oak. Like you need oak, you know. I never really understood that. Like, I guess to a point, having a specific wood can gate things, but I mean, it seems like a really tedious way to gate something. Okay, there's got to be something we can do while we wait for this. I don't really have anything prepped for the vanilla food pantry. Transportation method is pretty much stuck. I was kind of wondering about this thing, but it takes circuit boards, and I don't really want to use my circuit boards until I see how far I'm going to get to the industrial age. The elevator is something I was interested in, and the boat is also probably doable. Let's make the boat. I'm kind of curious about it anyway. I'm imagining that it takes biodiesel to fuel it, so I probably need to make a jerry can at some point as well. But we need this, and was it iron or steel? I think it was iron. We'll take the steel ones anyway. And alright. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure, like, this probably takes fuel. So I probably... No, that's not how you do it. So I'm guessing it probably has to do with, like, the whole jerry can thing. So right now we're just gonna store this guy away for now, till we can figure out what exactly to do with it. And we can claim that quest right quick. Potion of Saturation, that's a good one. It gives you about the same as a regular golden apple, but hey, what you gonna do, right? This looks complicated. Immersive petroleum. Steel plates. A block of steel for a boat? That seems a little That's a lot of stuff for a boat. This better be a really impressive boat. Yeah, I think we're going to wait a little bit on that one as well. I can't do anything with the elytra. Emergency paddles, we can make those. Put them along with the boat. Let's see, so we need this, we need this, and I'm pretty sure it goes a little something like this. And got it. We are no longer without a paddle. Alright, so let's see how close we are to getting this done now. Excuse me. It's still like the same day as last episode, just a lot later in the day. 5 more? Jeez. But it's pretty much the same day as the last episode, just like way later. Like I shot an episode at like 4 o'clock and now it's like midnight. So I'm still like equally as under the weather as I was earlier. Getting still not better. If that makes sense. So now I think you can. They go here, but I think you can literally put them in. If I can find a way up without getting electrocuted. If I jump, yeah, it's too high up. I mean, this building or this particular thing was like, I think it's 5 blocks high. Yeah, I think it's like 5 blocks high. But you can see it up there. See, the electrode is up there. But I don't think this will run unless I have all 3 electrodes. At least I think. Doesn't matter. We got to throw coal in the grinder, which is something I forgot, which needs to be done so we can move on and maybe could stop looking like a complete doof, thinking that I got this figured out when really I don't even have a clue. Let's see. Coal. How much coal do we have? Wow. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I did do a lot of mining when in between episodes too. Not between these episodes, but like right before I went to the end, and then the episode after, right before I got, like when I was building all this, I did some mining aside from that mining because, well, aside from using the excavator because I figured, I kind of needed various things. It was gonna be kind of needed some different things. It was gonna be, useful. I was gonna say, is that not gonna work? I was gonna get upset. Okay, so we'll have coal and quartz, and all we need to do is get a stack of iron, which I should probably have about a stack in my smeltery from all that stuff we melted down from the end. Come on, 3 more. As you can see on my minimap, no mobs are spawning like really close to the base. That's those jack-o'-lantern-lanterns. Like that's what they do. Like I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of stupid, but it's kind of cool. I know I need a stack of iron, but I want to go check on. I don't know if I have anything up here that was getting ground up or anything. Nah, it appears not. No, I do have 2 of these. But this thing, so far I found out it won't do Twilight Forest wood. So, I don't think, actually I didn't see a way to make it into planks at all. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've seen a way to make it into planks. I know there are planks for it. At least there was in Sky Factory or whatever. So, I mean, there should be, but I don't know. We probably still have a whole 2 to go. Yeah, it looks like it's just getting started too. Oh wait, I have 5. Yeah, I need all of them. Ah, crap. I did do all of these already, except for these 2, obviously. I have 16 more to go. This is, I'm not sure what the soul still is all about. It's something we're going to have to get into at some point. The bees are still doing fairly well. I've been kind of just like cycling through them over and over again. Whatever I get, I get. Because right now, the most thing I need is the honey. Like I don't really need anything but the honey for this particular. Like this beehive, I put nothing but cultivated bees in, and it went back to being meadow bees. So like I don't know what to do there. Like it's something I'll have to figure out a little later. Now let's sleep so they can actually do their work. They don't like to work if it's raining. They don't like to work if it's nighttime. Which is understandable. I mean, if I was a bee, trying to dodge raindrops would be kind of difficult. I don't know so much about nighttime. I don't know what bee vision looks like. I'd imagine that, they. I don't know. I don't know if like any of those stupid cartoons, like where they show people, like they show like bee eyeballs, like the way bees would see the world. I don't know if they're accurate. Like I would like to think that they're probably a little off, off base. Uh, still still a ton of nickel. I tried to take like a percentage of what I had in the crusher and put it into the furnace. I didn't get any honeycombs from that. You guys are cheapskates. And these are supposed to be the better frames too. Maybe I'll have to start going back to trying to like breed them the correct way. Because I do understand kind of how it works. Like from a science point of view, like I understand that it's that the dominant recessive and active. I think it's just the same thing, just a different way they say it. But as far as it goes, I don't think I have a stack of honey yet. Oh, I do have a stack. Yeah, it's still not very much. What I gotta do is get enough to make a bucket of honey for the quest, which I kind of have enough. What would I have to put in the squeezer? Let's see. What if I did it? I just want 1 bucket even. It gives me 100 millibuckets, so I need 10 bee droppings. So we can go into here, and we can plop those guys in there. And if we hit my tab key, grab a bucket, and let's go like that. We'll throw a bucket in here, so when that's done, we'll get the honey quest, which is kind of good. I mean, I had to do it eventually. Sooner or later, I was going to do that quest, so... Because, like I said, I want to get into that mod. It's just the more I want to do it, the more I feel like it's a lot of work for no real payoff. Like that's like the story of my life. It's a lot of work with not a lot of payoff. But now we have all of our electrodes. So we could do that. And we should have a stack of coal dust, a stack of iron, and a stack of quartz dust. Which, to get all these different things, all you need is to put coal and quartz into the furnace thing. Coal and quartz into the crusher. Now I'm going to try to hook my thing back up here, because that over there is ran off of this. So I want to see something. I'm going to just kind of like run it to one side. I did it to both sides to make it like fancy looking, but it wasn't completely necessary. Yeah, I think it just has like a 10 bucket like buffer or something. It's not running right now, so this should stop at some point. It's going up, so it's good. All right. So now if we go and we check these, one of these is to the one of these is to the arc furnace. Maybe the arc furnace doesn't really use that much power. Oh, it's probably draining it from here. That's fine. That works. This power is completely free and renewable, so that's completely fine. I think I have 3 of those there thermal things up there doing that one. So now we have 8 of these, and now we just need. What do we need? What do we need? This guy. All right. Let's go into here and let's do this. And we got a machine casing. And to do the factory thing, I don't remember what, I think it was like this, and then like this, like one of these, and that's not it. So let's see, it was an extractor. You know, I need a couple extractions. I was so close. I need a couple teeth extractions. I need a couple extractions to get out of here. Kind of extractions. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I can eat super healthy. I can brush my teeth, and they just, like, fall apart. They literally just fall apart. Like, I'm just glad I still have, like, a semi-nice smile. Like, it makes me kind of curious what's been going on with my body. Like, what has been getting, like, put into my body that's making my, you know, teeth the way it is and my hair start to get all thin and stuff. It's weird. It's weird. It makes me think of, like, the movie where those kids got poisoned in the attic. Flowers in the Attic, where the grandmother keeps feeding them arsenic, try to kill them, and she's like controlling her daughter and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of a sick movie. It's an old one too. Go figure. It just happens to be one of my grandmother's favorite movies. Surprise, surprise. I wouldn't doubt it one bit if somebody wasn't poisoning me. The thing that would bug me the most is why. You know, you would poison me. You know, whatever. I just don't understand why. It wouldn't be all that. Oh, it takes these things. I don't want to waste it. How do I make this now? Insulated copper wire, which is copper and rubber, which means I gotta start using this extractor thingy. So let's just throw this down and see what the GUI looks like. So as I thought, it takes power. And apparently machine upgrades. And is there like a quick click to see the recipe thing? Configure slots. Oh, that's fancy. Okay. Auto input and output. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like how this mod does that. There is the show recipes. So, put rubber wood in there, I get a piece of rubber. I put the rubber saplings, I get a piece of rubber. Slime balls? Okay, so apparently a ridiculous amount of different things give me a ridiculous amount of different things. Let's see. Okay, so let's just see if we can get this running with some power. I don't really know. Is there a wrench in this mod pack? What is this mod pack? Tech Reborn? At Tech. You know, I'm kind of wondering that if I go and make these insulated cables, if I won't get electrocuted. like I'm kind of curious. Here's a wrench. And it's a bunch of bronze. Great. Alright. That's alright. I mean, I can always make more bronze. So let's go ahead and make the wrench so we can get that thing up. I'm afraid that if I break it like this, it's going to break, like, permanently. Now, as far as the rubber's concerned, I kind of think I turned all my rubber trees into planks because I like the way they looked. I did. So, we need bronze, copper, bronze, and bronze ingots. And we need, I do have a good bit of the sap from the rubber tree thing that I was doing at one point. If I can find the chest I put it in, here we go. So, yeah, I got a stack and 6 of the sap. So, let's make us a wrench. Let's see, wrench, bam. 1 wrench. And let's get this set up. So, and then we'll call it the end of an episode. We'll stockpile a bunch of different resources, maybe get an idea where I want to set all this stuff up at, because I think I'm going to keep this building strictly just for these different big things that I'm doing here. Because I don't want to start putting, like, I don't want to put this stuff in here. I want this to be immersive engineering. It's already, like, you know, tons of space being taken up. I'm thinking I'm going to do it here. And I think that if... Now that's a little inconvenient. I should have thought about that, huh? Guess I can just... For right now. Do you know what? I didn't bring any connectors with me. I probably need a hammer, too. Might be able to do this before, like, 45 minutes. It's gonna be a close one, though. Let's see, I need 1 of these. Actually, I need 2 of these, and some of these. And... I think that's it. I think my hammer should be in my bag. 1 hammer. Alright, then get rid of that crazy sword. And then I'll figure out where I want to put all this stuff and where I want to run power to. Because I know I showed off like a majority of what's going on, but I kind of like, I guess I could start like building it. Okay, we're good. Okay, it's there. Got it. So this guy's starting to get power real nice and slow like. So then we can throw in the sap here. And it's going to take a pretty decent amount of time, but it doesn't look like it takes a crap ton of power. But it looks like it takes a pretty significant amount of time. So before, before the end of, before I end up the episode, I think I might like utilize this area again until I figure out where I want to put the Tech Reborn stuff. Or I can maybe use this area and maybe throw, I don't know how this would do with any more stuff on it, because right now I have the water pump, 4 of the coach things, and that guy, all running off 2 water wheels, 3 water wheels. So yeah, I don't know if I can run anything else off that. I might have to run something like some sort of power system over here. I think there's actually a generator in the Tech Reborn stuff. Industrial blast furnace, rolling machine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is, but I'm gonna call it the end of the episode here, and guess we'll see what happens next time. I was so sure there was a generator, semi-fluid generator. That's not it. There was I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.